Today we're going to talk about the power of keeping things simple. Did you know there's 66 words in the Lord's Prayer and 79 words in the Ten Commandments? There is also 1,337 words in the Declaration of Independence. But there is 26,911 words in an ECC directive for the import or the exportation of duck eggs. Imagine that. To export duck eggs, you have to literally read through that directive to make sure that you're following all the necessary exportation laws. 26,911 words. So you see, in life, it's very important to keep things simple. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm a stickler to time. If we're going to do something, if it can be done in 5 minutes, we're going to do it in 5 minutes. We're not going to take 3 hours because I value people's time. People's time are the best thing they could ever share with me, so hence I value it. When we go through life, we need to learn to keep things simple. We'll need to learn to keep our task, our endeavors, or whatever we're doing as simple as it can. Whenever we're communicating with people, we have to learn also to keep it very simple. The simpler it is the more effective it is. You see, you bring it down to their level. And as you bring it down to their level, they're able to understand. And as they're able to understand, they're able to see. They're able to walk with that knowledge. They're able to utilize what they just learned. Simplicity is a key thing. You know, a lot of times we go through different troubles and we go through different situations because we try to be someone else. But when we keep things simple, just be us, be you. Speak like you speak, share like you share, act like you act, and keep it just you. And if you keep it just you and just be simply you, then you wouldn't have a problem. Don't try to be somebody else. You know, if your vocabulary is very small, use your small vocabulary. And then also look at the people you're talking to. If you're talking to someone whose vocabulary is not that large, you know, bring it down. Bring it down to their level. It's better for people to walk out of a room and say, I get it, than to walk out of a room and say, that sounds wonderful. He's so smart. She is so smart. But yes, they compliment you, but did they get the message? Did they understand what you had to deliver? Did it bring benefit to them? You see, it doesn't matter what you say or do. The ultimate thing that matters is how you make people feel. So you see, if you're going to share with them, you want them to understand so they could comprehend what you're saying and walk away feeling better. You're adding value to them. You're building them up. They could go and share with others what was just deposited in them. Yes, I said share. The best way to learn anything or to ever receive anything is to go share it. If you're a student, learn what you're learning in class and go and explain it to somebody else in the class who doesn't know it. The best way to ever master anything is to teach somebody what you have learned. In college, I liked having study groups. Whenever we were studying engineering principles or whatever we were studying, we had study groups. The study groups were awesome. Yes, if I had an issue, you could ask the professor, you could ask who was teaching at the time. But the key with those study groups was that everybody spoke at your level. Someone would have been able to explain a principle at such a level that you understood it. And that's the beauty of keeping things simple. We could get wisdom anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's a little kid or a grown adult or an elderly person. We should always open up our ears and listen. And as we listen, the simplest things of life could be the most profound things. The simplest things of life could be the greatest changing points that we'll ever have. So don't ever discredit anything. Listen to everything because there is a lot of wisdom out there. Soak it up like a sponge. And don't forget, have an awesome growth day. Don't forget also, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button below. Hit the subscribe button below. Thank you very much.